Hi everyone, this is Jamie and I want to take a couple minutes and talk about the evaluation process, looking at where you came from, where you are right now, and what are the final steps to finish this up. Beginning of the year, you started by writing your goals. 4 goals were submitted to your evaluator. You determined what evidence you wanted to use to measure progress, and then those were submitted, setting you up for the observation stage. In this stage, you're using one single form to record reflections on your 4 observations. So you'll notice that your evaluator will come in, observe the lesson or activity, and then write up the evaluation of the observation. You then should receive a notification that it's your turn to submit a reflection. Now let me explain a little bit of how this works. Imagine a game of ping pong. The way the program is designed is so that once the form is in your court, you have the option to edit. Now, while the form is in your evaluator's court, you have the option to view, and editing is locked until it's your turn again. Now, sometimes this goes a little haywire and I have to fix it. This is one of the kind of pain points of the pilot that we should have a solution for. So I recognize that it has been an issue. So if you do find yourself where it's your turn and you don't have the edit button, just send me an email and I can fix it for you. So as it works, just to recap, when it's your turn to complete the reflection after the observation evaluation has been submitted, you'll just click here on edit and be able to add that. Anytime during this process after an observation, you can then start adding your evidence. When you feel like you have met your goal or have good evidence towards progress of your goal, you're going to want to go back to your login page and click on the evaluation evidence section. And then you'll get a page like this. I have a whole separate video designed to help you with this process. So just super fast, you click on evaluation evidence, click on add a file, and then begin the upload. And then you'll notice once you have something uploaded, you'll be able to see it here. A second place that you can see what evidence you have is once you've uploaded something, you'll have a new tab across the top called Scans. And then this is where you'll see your list of evidence that you added. And remember, I have a separate video dedicated just to uploading your evidence. And I'm happy to come help you if you get stuck. Last part for you is the summary reflection form. So imagine you have the opportunity to give your evaluator your own point of view, your perspective on how the year went towards each goal. This is really going to be helpful when they're writing up their final summary of your progress towards that goal. So you want to make sure they have evidence, they have observations, and then they have your reflection to go into their summary. All of those are important for the final write-up. To get this done, you're just going to click on New Form under Forms. And again, this is after you've completed your 4 observations and you're ready to reflect and you have your evidence uploaded. Again, you can start at any time, but I recommend doing that after everything else is completed. So you're going to click on New Form and then you're going to choose Summary Reflection Form and you'll fill that out. You have the opportunity to get some prompts from your evaluator if you're not exactly sure what to write. They have some written questions for you, but I highly recommend using the rubric back on the website. Let me show you where that is. If you go to the district website and click on Teacher Resources, what you're going to notice is that if you are signed in, you're going to have this evaluation process tab. If you don't see that, then you're going to click Sign In up at the top. When I click on the evaluation process tab, here's the login to get into AppleTrack. And then I've created this link here for you with resources. So recapping stage 1, 2, and 3, the handout of the video I'm going over with you right now, if you'd rather print it out and have my notes, all of the resources for the process. Here's the rubric that I recommend taking a look at. And I've also added the videos for you here. So you have all of the resources you need to complete the process. Finally, stage 3, in summary, you've submitted your evidence, 2 per goal. You're submitting your overall reflection form on your progress towards the goal, taking a look at the rubric to help you with the language to write that up. And then your evaluator will complete their summary evaluation. If you have any questions about any point in the process, please contact your evaluator. You can also reach out to me. I'm happy to help you if there's any technical glitches or if you just have questions about anything. I'm here for you. My email is jl@lcusd.net.